so we're going to do our target board. And one of the things we have on our target board is this problem. It says we have 3 somethings in all, 3 in all, and 1 leaves. Now in this case, what I have is these counters. So I'm going to start with 3 of these. 1, 2, 3. You can use whatever counters you have. You can use beans, you can use cereal, you can use buttons, you can use blocks, whatever you have. But it says 3 in all, 1 leaves. So are we joining, adding more things to this, or are we taking some away? The answer is we're taking some away. So we're taking 1 away. So we would take 1 away. And how many do we have left? 2. The way we would write that, if we were going to write it on a paper, would be 3, take away 1 equals 2. And a way we could show it with a drawing is to go 3, because that's what we start with, and we said 1 leaves or take 1 away. So I could just cross this one out. Equals 2. 3, take away 1 equals 2. 3, 1 leaves, so now we have 2. So let's look at our next part of the target board. On this one, they want to know there's 3 shapes on top of the line, and 1 shape underneath here belongs with these, and 1 shape doesn't belong with these. So let's think very carefully about the shapes that are here. We have a circle, we have a square, we have a triangle. Underneath we have a rectangle, and we have a rectangular prism. Now, it's hard to tell in this picture, but a rectangular prism is a 3D shape. That means that it's something that you would be able to pick up, like a box, similar to this one, is a rectangular prism. The other shapes here are all flat. So which of these shapes does not belong up here? Because they want you to tell them which one does not belong. And the answer is this one right here. We would say this one does not belong with the ones up here. This one does. So the rectangle is similar to these because it is a flat shape. This one is different because it is a 3D shape. Let's do the next part of our target board. Let's see if we can get this up so you can see all of it. Wow, it doesn't want to go in very much. So let's see what we got here. It says you have 2 numbers, 1 and 2. It says in the middle, it says 1 is more than 2, 1 is less than 2, 1 is the same as 2. So what do you think the answer to that one would be? If you said 1 is less than 2, you would be correct, because 1 is just this many and 2 is this many. So 1 is less than 2. Let me see if I can see all these pictures. On this one, they're looking for, and this is a fancy word, they're looking inside this box and they want to see which one of these three is congruent. Congruent means exactly the same size and the same shape. So congruent means exactly the same size and shape. So let's look. This one's easy. This and this are nowhere near the same. So I know it can't be that one. So I'm going to cross it out. So now I have 1 and 2. Which one is exactly the same shape? The answer is both of them. Which one is exactly the same size? If you look very carefully, you'll notice that this one right here and this one right here look the same. This one looks a little bit bigger. So this one is too big. That's why it can't be the answer. So the answer here is that number 1 is exactly the same size and shape as the other one. Number 1 is congruent. And that is our target board for today.